Қазіргі сабақты бастамас бұрын сілтемедегі слайдты ашып алыңыз. Okay, next. Subject to verb төртінші сабақ. Subject to verb agreement. So, as the topic suggests, subject is something that does. Yes, verb is action. Why it's agreement? So in the sentence, subject and verb, they should be agreed. Yeah, it may sound very strange, but let's look at these examples. First, you is smart. So how do you think? Is that sentence correct? No. Why? Because we know that with to be you, so among the to be verbs, it's are, am, is. With you is used are. So it should be you are smart. And it is a subject-verb agreement. Next, every day the alarm clock goes off and we wakes up to comfort our lives. Okay, here. Should we use the S here? Not of course. It's just needed, not needed. So the correct one will be every day the alarm clock goes off and we wake up to comfort our lives. So let's repeat. What is the subject? Subject, it's a noun. It's a person, place, or thing that is a doer or main feature in the sentence. Whereas verb, it's our action word. Now, let's look at this example. Investigations into the scandal show or shows a lot more than we want to know. Now, I told you that you will need relative clause and prepositional phrase very much. Here you need. So remember what we have learned in the previous classes. What we have learned here. Let's look at the prepositional phrase here. Into the scandal. It's a prepositional phrase. It's not needed. It means our actual verb is not scandal, but investigations. Yeah, because you can just cross out into the scandal and say investigations shows or show a lot more than we want to know. Investigations, and the right verb here is show or shows. Of course, it is show. Okay, if you wouldn't know the topic prepositional phrase, you will think that it will be shows because the noun is scandal or the subject is scandal. No, actually, into the scandal is a part of the sentence that can be crossed out, that is not needed. It can be deleted. Yeah, as you can see here, it can be crossed out. Okay, next. Now we will look just at the examples and you will understand. If there are some rules, I will tell you for sure, okay? Films by Miyazaki and Itami, including Miyazaki's Spirited Away, excite the imagination. Let's cross out the prepositional phrase. It's including Miyazaki's Spirited Away. Next prepositional phrase is by, because preposition by is a preposition. By Miyazaki and Itami, it also can be crossed out because it's a prepositional phrase. And we have left just with films. So what about what is the subject? Subject is films. Films is plural. It means we don't need s in the end of the verb. So films excite. Okay. Next, example number 4. Her jewelry, in addition to her Pokemon cards, was or were stolen by the robber. Where is the prepositional phrase? In preposition in addition. And in addition to, your Pokemon cards is a noun, and prepositional phrase here is in addition to your Pokemon cards. Okay, it means where is the subject? Subject is your jewelry, and it means your jewelry. Is it a plural or singular? Jewelry. It's a singular word. Noun, I'm sorry. It means we should use was. Yeah, you might think that the verb should be plural because here Pokemon cards, right? But actually it's a prepositional phrase and it can be really crossed out. Next, example number 5. Besides the bins, where one could smell the stench of rotten eggs, was where a pack of philosophy majors gathering cans for recycling. Okay, let's look at this sentence and search for the preposition, delete the prepositional phrase, and find the only needed subject of this sentence. You can pause this video and you do yourself, and after wait for my explanation, but don't read the other parts, okay? Here, beside is a preposition, so just cross out beside the bins. Next, where is a conjunction, subordinate conjunction. It means it's a relative clause. Cross out the relative clause. It's not needed in this sentence. So what we have left with, yeah, a pack of philosophy majors gathering can for recycling. A pack is our subject. It means we should use was. Yeah, again, you might think that X is our plural noun, and we should use where, but if you know relative clause very good and prepositional phrase, you won't have any mistake. If you haven't learned them in previous classes, just go back, watch those videos and repeat, okay? Next, example number 6. Inside heaven's kingdom rests Charlie and his angels. Okay, inside is preposition. It means inside heaven's kingdom, noun after it. Cross it out. Inside heaven's kingdom should be crossed out. So, where is noun? Noun is Charlie and his angels. And the verb that should be used is, of course, rest or rests. Maybe you will think that Charlie is a singular noun and we should use rests. No, you should use rest. Why? Because Charlie and his angels is they, not he or she. Okay? Example number 7. I hope that you know this structure. It is there is ra. Many other examples to support my point. Okay, so examples, many other examples is noun. It means it's a plural, examples plural, and the only true correct verbs that should be used is are. There are many other examples to support my point. Helping words with tenses. Yeah, those examples were very easy for you, but now let's go deeper. Okay, there are some helping words in tense. For example, in past perfect, it is has seen. Okay, right? Past participle, yeah, was forgotten. Is watching, it's present continuous. Have been, present perfect. So you will need them here. Let's see. The few ideas that I've come up with last night has or have given my team enough to work with. So this is a sentence. Now let's search for the noun. Again, that is subordinating conjunction, it means I have come with up last night. This sentence, this part of sentence is not needed. Just cross it out. Next, we have left with the few ideas. Ideas, is that plural or singular? Yeah, it's a plural. It means you should just take have. Next, example number 9. The forks and knives are in the kitchen, in the jar with the peanut sauce has or have been sitting in the refrigerator. So let's look at this sentence. Here, where is our, so with is the preposition, the Thai peanut sauce is a noun that together they call prepositional phrases. It can be just deleted. And so where is our noun? Noun is jar, the jar, okay? So the jar, is it plural or singular? Singular. And we have left with has. Maybe you are thinking why fork or knives are not our noun, because they have already a verb. The forks and knives, noun, are is their verb. So that's why. Now let's look at another example. I visited my aunt who is or are a panda caretaker earlier today. Okay, note that underlined portion is a comma phrase. Comma phrase, it means a relative clause. Who is or are a panda caretaker is a relative clause here. And in order to find the subject of this verb, you should find to which word is attached who. In our case, I guess it's attached for aunt. Who is a panda caretaker? This phrase is describing the word aunt. The word aunt is a singular, and our answer is. I visited my aunt who is a panda caretaker earlier today. Now let's look at other examples. Example number 13. Question. The Simpsons is or are the longest running American sitcom. You may think that Simpsons is a plural and put are, but be careful, there is a rule of singular and plural nouns. Name of books, TV shows, bands, and movies, they are all singular. So The Simpsons is a TV show, right? That is why it is should be singular, and the is should be used here. Example number 14. Charles and Kate was or were at the ball last night. Okay, Charles and Kate. Together, which pronoun can be used? He, I, she, no, they. Charlie and Kate, they. They, it's a plural, and the verb that should be used is were at the ball last night. Next, example number 15. Everybody loves or love Raymond. So you may think that everybody and say like they and put love here, but be careful. Words, it's a rule that words like everybody, everything, every, anybody, no one are all singular subjects. That is why loves is appropriate answer. Example number 17. John and Harry studied computer science and was recruited by Google to develop new services. This sentence sounds wrong, right? Why? Because the verb is not agreed with the noun here. Why? Because John and Harry, they. It means not was recruited, but were recruited. Okay? Example number 18. Poisonous traps that attracts and then kills of rats are spread throughout this office. So here, poisonous traps. They, it means that attract and then kill off rats. Okay? Now, other part is your homework. Do them. Repeat the relative clause and prepositional phrase and choose the right verb. Okay?